Stranger Things episode 7, guys. Are you excited for this? Let's get into it. You're watching Mirror Domains, your place for entertainment headlines. And guys, yes indeed, we are watching Stranger Things season 4, episode 7, The Massacre at Hawkins Lab. Okay, guys, so if you didn't know, and if you haven't been watching these full live watch-alongs with me, we're watching Stranger Things Season 4, and we know that it was broken up into 2 parts. This is Volume 1. This is the end of Volume 1, and Episode 7, The Massacre at Hawkins Lab. And as if... here's my little spiel before. If you haven't seen one of these watch-alongs from me before, I can't show you the entire episode here, guys. Come on! You know how this game works. This game works like this. Hey, I've been streaming for like 7 episodes here. Forgive me. But, I'll do my little tips and tricks that I know to let you guys see as much as I can show you, to let you hear as much as I can show you, or let you hear. Oh, this has been a long journey. But it's been well worth it. It's been a great season so far. I'm guessing this is going to wrap things up in a nice little cliffhanger. So with that being said, guys, you know how this works. I'll explain more as we go throughout the episode. And I'm just going to hit the play button, and we'll get into Stranger Things Season 4, Episode 7, The Massacre at Hawkins Lab. Now, when we last left, Steve was pulled into the Upside Down, and he was being attacked by these bats or something. And there's Nance, Eddie, and Robin. Sorry, I'm just, whoops, a little too much audio there. I'll try to save most of my audio towards the end, guys. So they're under siege here. And this is really picking up right after the last episode. Okay, and Steve is shirtless. Ooh. Squish it. Ooh. Oh, Eddie's getting into it. It's kind of dark, so forgive me that you can't be able to see maybe all of it. Ooh, Steve ripped it in half. That'll be the demo bats then. Demo bats, says Artglass in the live chat. Yeah. Okay, so Nance is looking at Steve, checking out his body for injury. Rabies. Oh, come on, Netflix. Don't give me any guff. Alright, so bear with me here as we so the bats are feeding on the tendrils. Oh, there we go. So they're going to go to the woods in the Upside Down. And Robin's kind of like, yeah, great, running. Yep. Ominous music indeed. Is that the opening credits? That's the opening credits. So that was like the shortest intro we've had. Just under 2 minutes. We've had like 8-10 minute long intros for some of these episodes, but that's the opening credits, guys. Let's just go through my normal spiels here. As you know, this is part of a playlist you guys can find up in the cards above. So if you missed an episode, hey, if you're just joining us and finding this channel, hey, you found the secret channel Mirror Domains, where we do lots of these live watch-alongs. We do trailer reactions, stuff like that. And if any part gets muted, I apologize for that. It's just because of the game of YouTube there. Sometimes I leave the audio on a little bit too much. I'll leave a little bit of the visuals on a little bit too long, but I'll fix that in editing once it goes up onto the YouTube. I'll always make sure to give you guys time codes to let you know where we're at in the episode. So there we go, Chapter 7, The Massacre at Hawkins Lab. Forgive me. Okay, so there's the military are still torturing that guy that works for Owen and Brenner to figure out where 11 is. Ooh. Where's the girl? This guy, I know he's not the guy, but he kind of looks like the guy that plays Martian Manhunter in the CW, right? I know it's not him, but he's kind of got the mouth structure the same. Just so he's breaking. I thought these guys were made of sterner stuff. The Duffer Brothers. Oh, and you know what's going to happen? The title of the episode is called The Massacre at Hawkins Lab. It's supposed to, maybe you're thinking as an audience member that they're referring to, when the kids died at the intro of the season. But I'm guessing it's going to be the military's going to find them out, and she's going to use the powers to keep everybody safe, and that will be the massacre.
You know, sometimes I wonder if you really do. Or maybe you've just...
Ooh, Brenner doesn't look... He doesn't like the tone.
You assured me this would work.
And at least Owens is standing up for him. Sam is standing up for her. But you could tell there that Brenner wasn't happy with the attitude, the lip.
You're regressing, 11.
What do you mean? Because she didn't stand up to the bullies? Yeah, so this episode clocks in at the longest for an hour and a half, guys.
I am a monster.
No, you're not. But if he knows what happened, why isn't he telling her?
And the bad. Can we become whole?
Yeah. The brain is the prison. It's her prison. Matthew Modine's got a lot of material to chew on this season. I'm thinking he's going to... He might sacrifice himself to keep her safe. We might lose him in this episode. What do you guys think? What are your predictions? How is this going to wrap up? So she's looking to go back inside. You. Alright guys, just leaning back in my chair because I've been streaming for most of the days, so might as well make myself comfortable. So he's in an archive room here, Cam. So we're going to learn as an audience here what exactly happened. Oh, he's putting, she can see the images. So he wants to show her maybe what happened.
You wanted progress.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to figure out what happened. So we're back with Lucas, Dustin, and Max. Walk at 9 p.m. Make out. It's Lover's Lake. Yeah.
And Nancy, was she with you at this night swim?
Uh-oh.
Eddie.
That psycho.
Erica, don't sell out your brother.
Lying to these policemen.
Take this
He
seriously.
didn't mean it like that.
Oh. And the sheriff, once again, isn't doing anything. He let Jason talk.
Shut up!
Yes, do your job, man.
Wait, what? Why me?
Follow.
One-on-one interviews. Here we go, guys. But at least the sheriff's taking control of the situation. And they're underneath the rock. Is that the skull rock and the upside down? Their version of it, at least. It's kind of dark. It's kind of hard to see this stuff, guys. So there's no point in wasting. Yeah, it is. That is Skull Rock. In the upside down.
Close. Yeah. Too close.
And Steve still has no shirt. Ah, it's infected too. Oh, man. Dude.
Okay.
So they're going to wrap him up. And they kind of had like a gross squishing noise.
Too tight.
No.
You do. You want to keep it compressed. It's weird. A moment of silence and no soundtrack there. But Nance and Steve are looking at each other. I think they're going to get back together. Or, yeah. Oh.
This place is like Hawkins, but with monsters.
Yeah. So Eddie's learning about the vines and how they all kind of like feed in. Just like a web. So that's the analogy to the spiders. Okay.
Blow up those bat things that are guarding the gate.
Guns. In my bedroom.
Nance? Nancy Wheeler has
In
guns?
your bedroom.
Okay, so we got some rumbling here. She just happens to fall back into his arms. Yeah, so all of a sudden they come around. Well, and if they would also be able to, if they can get a hold of guns, they can get a hold of medical supplies for Steve, right? Throw some Bactine or something, get some iodine on it. And we're back in Russia, where Hopper and Antonov are going to make their big escape. I'm guessing they're going to use the Demogorgon to escape. Make it attack the barricades or something, and then they'll make a break for it. And I said from last episode, if you're not watching us day by day or right after another, I like the Antonov and Hopper relationship. It's actually, it came together so organically. They hated each other, they liked each other, they hated each other.
Standards America.
Yeah.
And I like how monologues have given us insights into the characters. So hopefully we'll get some nice monologues in this episode too. We'll die as monster slayers. Monster Slayer. So they're talking about his kids.
Thing to do with me. I was just in her way, really.
Interesting. We must be hardwired into us that we must reject our fathers so we can move on. I guess we sort of do that as kids, right? If you're lucky enough to have a father in your life.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Honest, neither do I.
So he's talking about the Demogorgon saying that it wants to hurt L11 and it shouldn't make sense that it's still there.
Even if it's the last thing I do.
So they're talking about sacrifice.
We're gonna need a miracle.
Okay, so we know from Joyce and Murray's plan that Murray was gonna play the role of Yuri, bringing in the two prisoners for the warden. Let's see how this plays out.
With Yuri as bailiff.
Oh, he trimmed up his beard. He's trying to act like him too. He's like trying to laugh. So he trimmed up the beard. Yeah. Good plan. Okay, but it'll get you in, but how are you going to get out? That's the thing. That's the question. Oh, that's an interesting shot. I like the shadows, the use of shadows in that. So I think that was a complete CG shot. As we go towards the prison. And we're back with 11. And then Nina. And the Nina project. Brenner is putting these memories.
Nausea this morning?
Okay. You see how he's putting in these memories, letting her see stuff. I think it was you, Arglass, that said in the live chat last episode that maybe he implanted the memory of her killing the kids to maybe wake her up. And that's what we saw. But she's still haunted by it. So, I don't know. Maybe it's possible.
Going to be about rules. For some of you.
So 11 is stepping forward.
Suffered a concussion.
So, step
Someone
up.
in this room.
That guy did. And those other kids look scared. Can't you just use one kid to tell you? So he's offering up an alternative. She's clumsy. Well, I think Number 2. Number 2. That's the one number I would want. Collar him. Well, he kind of exposed himself right there by calling her stupid. So what's the collar do? Shock him?
Some talent that you're somehow immune to the rules. Is that it?
So one of the rules must be that you can't use your abilities against other...
Did you attack 11?
If she told you...
Oh, he's turning up the intensity. So it's electroshock. That's gonna hurt. That's gotta hurt. But why isn't he pushing Papa? And he's going up in voltage. Huh. Yeah, but that wasn't very smart of number 2. And I'll tell you why I want to be number 2. Because I'll be joking around about it all the time. Sorry, guys, I gotta go take a number 2. Okay, so Eddie and Steve are...
I mean, that was a real Aussie move you pulled back there.
Aussie. He took the bite out of the bat. Yeah. Wasn't that story, though, he didn't mean to bite it off? He thought it was going to be something else? Like they were tossing like things up on the stage, and he thought he didn't think it was a real bat when he bit it off? What are you jealous of, Steve? Why?
Rich parents, popular, chicks love him. Not a douche? No way, man. No. Hero. I see danger and I just...
Well, you don't need to tell us that, Eddie. We know that from the first episode.
The only reason I came in here was because those ladies... Not one.
So Steve is learning what happened.
If I were you, I would get her back.
Yeah. And I like that. So they just got rumbled again. But the earthquakes that are happening, they're symbolic of his strength, right? He's getting more strength. Okay, so Nancy sees... What do you see? What do you see? It's kind of dark. It's really dark.
This is Dustin. Where are you?
Talking about taking a number 2. Looks like Dustin's on the throne right now. Yeah, but what if they got pulled through? Geez, Erica's got an attitude. What did you find under the bed?
Spill your guts, Cap.
Tina. You.
Copy. This smothering in my...
Commies.
Raises an essential question. How did Watergate open up? Only 2 gates have opened.
Yeah, so it's not either the last 2. What? He's got something?
Which is why Vecna's killing people.
Well, he was killing weakened teens with some kind of trauma.
Not simply killing them. He's making a powerful psychic connection with his...
Okay. So yeah, wherever he kills somebody, he's opening gates.
So if the Demogorgon was just his foot soldier, Vecna's his 5-star general.
Okay. So Vecna is working for the Mind Flayer. So this is just like, okay. So Vecna won't be the big bad guy, it's the Mind Flayer again. And they're back at the house in the upside down. It's full of vines. It's dark. You won't be able to see too much. he can hear them. Like an echo of some kind. Interesting.
Hoping for something along the lines of a deadly projectile.
She threw them away years ago. Does it say what? So she's got cue cards.
Are important to you, but perhaps studying could wait until we get out of here.
So they're in the Upside Down in a different time period? Her diary isn't complete. November 6th.
Nancy, you're freaking me out.
So the Upside Down team are in the Wheeler house, Arglass says in live chat. Yep. You also say they've gone back to the time of Will Byers' disappearance. They could save Barbara. Barbara! Ooh, that's a deep cut. Yeah, they could maybe.
Hello! Steve, what are you doing?
Don't yell too loud, man.
How and why is there a gate at Lover's Lake?
So now they're trying to use the lights to try to send a signal. The lights are turning on. Guys, we're at 37 minutes. What is that? Some kind of dust. 37 minutes in, guys. We still got about an hour to go. It's weird. It's like disrupting and increasing the power flow within the normal realm.
What, no Morse code?
Morse code. Yes, SOS counts. Dustin will be able to know that.
I mean, it's just... You said...
Yeah. So they're able to see the lights now making the SOS. Dustin, come on, read it. You know it. Well. So he decoded it, but what do you do? Because they're back in time. How do you send aid?
How about that? Huh?
Murray? Playing with that thing?
I am practicing.
Yes.
Ти може бороду сплит для міські роки, хитрої сволоч.
К сожалению, не очень.
So.
Тот такой американец. Что вы с ним сделали?
The peanut butter smuggler, yeah.
Не тот?
The Yuri, I was told, had a screw loose. And you have many screws loose. Ooh, that was tense.
Пропустили зрелище. Наоборот.
I was worried that something would happen, like his accent wouldn't be right or something, and they would recognize him. Oh, she gets to see Hopper at least.
Я бы сказал.
Okay. So that's 43 minutes. Wow, we're 43 minutes into this already. Unbelievable. So you try to escape and you'll be shot. Got it. Luck. But it won't help you. Now we assume that it's a Demogorgon, right? But I don't. What if it's just like a boar or something? No, well it says Demogorgon right there, pounding the door. But hopefully the fire comes in handy. So we're back with 11. She's still trying to work with that Plinko board. And the other bullies are going to be like giving her the evil eye. They're going to want some kind of retribution. Oh, and they showed the maze there. That a little bit of metaphorical there. There's that. There's that orderly again. This orderly is like the guardian angel, or at least has been so far, right? At least that's the vibe that you get from him. But then why were they torturing him? Or is that him? Is that Brenner? Like a younger version of him, maybe. A younger Brenner? But then why would he be torturing himself? No, that doesn't make sense.
He's being watched now. Focus on the game.
Because I let them out.
Turned off. Why Papa punished? He knows you're more powerful.
Yeah.
That's all he wants. Control.
I don't think that's all he wants, though, is control. He's helping.
I see. Do you understand?
Do you understand? Yes.
Because I believe in you.
Yes. So maybe he is the younger Brenner, maybe. I don't know. And he's the plant to try to help wake her up. I'm not sure. I don't have any theories. Do you guys? Let me know in the comments below. So we're back with Lucas taking the Lightbrite. Some Skittles for the Lightbrite. Why are they remaking the bunny sign? So they plugged in a bunch of stuff. Oh, so they just filled it up so there's a lot of light. So they can type in letters, maybe? Hi. Okay, I can't tell what the orderly's roles is. Whether he's helping 11 or working to get rid of her. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking too. Stuck. War. Guarded. Guarded.
Does anybody understand what he's talking about?
Yeah. On the money. It's his tone. 7 miles. Yeah, 7 miles on bikes is not too far. What is that, like 14, 15K still? How far is 15 miles in kilometers?
15 miles is equal to 24.14 kilometers.
24 kilometers. Or she said 7 miles, right? 7 miles. How far is 7 miles in kilometers?
7 miles is equal to 11.265 kilometers.
11 kilometers. Well, that's not that bad on a bike. Okay, so this cop is going upstairs to see if the kids are there. The dorky cop. Seven miles is the same distance with any mode of transport, LOL. Well, it's so they did Erica popped the that was Erica, right? That popped the tire? And they're off on bikes. No, I'm meaning the time to close, the distance. Is obviously faster than walking. There's one of those flip shots. So they're going on bike in reality, and on the upside down, they're on bikes too. They're going to go to the trailer. And there's one of the bats. Vecna is going to be alerted. So he's just the commander. So there she is floating. Oh, is this the start of the season? This is. There's very similar footage to the start of the season. I think it is the exact same. Where that's 54 minutes in, guys. 54 minutes in. Yeah, great flip shot with the bikes, Hourglass Viking says. Yeah. So it's sort of similar to the beginning. Not really. 3 p.m. Hey, it's just past 3 p.m. here. 3:20 to be exact.
That's your favorite, isn't it?
So that's 10. Gives them a look at the ball. And there they go off. So now we're going to get to peek behind the curtain and find out exactly what happened. Because we don't know from the images that it, we don't know where she was when everything started going down, right? Our glass says it's 8:20 p.m. in Ireland. 8:20. So this will wrap up nicely for you at the end of the day there then. Cool. So, taking her to the infirmary.
Says she's still dizzy. Lights are hurting her.
Hurting who? She bailed. Oh, she's got a card. This was, I'm guessing that was given to her by the orderly. That we still don't know too much about. She's going down into the basement. Okay, so she's going down into the boiler room. Steam hissing. Once again, falling back on that notes of Nightmare on Elm Street. Sewer. Yes. But I'm not going with you. Yeah. Can
you feel it?
Oh, it's a tracker. You think they would, if they're going to track the guards and stuff, they would track the kids as well. Make what go away? Still don't know about this orderly guy. It's messing with me. I haven't been able to figure it out. So we're back in Russia. We're about to get the showdown here between the inmates and the Demogorgon. Oh, the alarm's going. Showtime. So they do get a small cache of weapons. But fire is the only way, right? Yep. He's gonna make like a torch. You just hear the music. Dun, 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 dun. It's just darkness. Say, okay. Okay, so he's dousing the... He's made like a makeshift torch. Find out. And he's got a gun, at least. So this will be like the first time we see one this season, right? Gladiator's ready. Oh, man.
They're very tricky.
So... Yeah. Here it comes. Yeah, it's laying waste. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. So he got it. Ooh, head crunched him.
Тогда мы все покойники.
So he's saying don't open the doors because if the monster gets out, you're all done. So try to put it back inside, I suppose. That's a good plan. Come on, Antonov.
Эту дверь только таранном.
That's pretty gruesome. Yeah. Murray. Come on, Murray, throw down. Wow, he's turning into somewhat of a small action star, eh? Ooh. Yeah. Whoops. A little too much audio there. It's just noise, though. Okay. Yeah. Oh, his stick just broke. That's not good.
You can't just press away.
So they're opening up all the gates. Oh, it opened. So they're stuck now in the holding cell that it was originally in. Is it going to be strong enough to hold that open? Right in the mouth. Doesn't look like it had any effect. Okay, so now
Into another.
so the other side opened up. Hopper's there. And tell me it's Joyce. Tell me he sees Joyce. Yes! Come on, just don't stand there and look at each other. Hug. Hug each other. Yeah. But you're still in peril. Oh, a little too much audio there. You guys are still somewhat in danger. Now you got to get out of there. There. He smiled. Good. I like that. So we're back with the teens. And the upside down. They're seeing the house. They're seeing Vecna's house. The Creel house. Victor's house. Yep, that's the trailer park. Are we going to get that? I hope we get that shot of Eddie playing the guitar on top. Maybe that's how they get out. That's how they get out. Right? Because he'll start playing and then it'll open up the portal. So they're going inside. Do they see it? Ooh. Yeah.
I think there's some.
Weird. So it opened. Looks like the end of a broom. Alright guys, this is an hour and 9 minutes already. Wow. Still got about 25 minutes, 26 minutes left. This is like a mini movie, this one. Ah, yeah. It's Dustin, Lucas. Triumphant music plays. Okay, so where are we at?
They already have.
So what's this? Oh, is she gonna remove it with her mind powers? Yes, great reunion. Now get out of there. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd be saying, Hourglass. So she's going to use the powers to get the thing out of the neck. And yeah. So it's out now. But I'm thinking maybe it wasn't a tracker. Maybe it was an explosive of some kind because she just freed him, maybe. She freed him. She didn't help him.
Thank you.
Maybe it was like an inhibitor stopping him from using his abilities. And he's the one that kills everybody. Because that's Vecna, right? We thought about that before, too. Oh.
Now!
So, yeah, he's got powers. Yeah. He's got the powers. So is that Vecna or is that the young Brenner? I still don't know. But it was... the guy's kind of like, easy now. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that was brutal. It might have been an inhibitor chip to stop his powers. Exactly.
I'm gonna find us a way out.
Who are you? So is it one? That's one. Okay, so he's one. So he's one. So he's not Brenner, he's not Vecna, but he's got powers. You still think Hourglass? You still think he's Vecna? It's still possible. And he gets recruited to be a general for the Mind Flayer.
I don't know what those stains are.
Those stains are gross. Don't even point out the stains, dude. It's his DNA is what they mean. So it worked. You should just be able to hold it.
Holy shit.
Cool. Okay. Well, come on. Get up there. Before the door closes. Come on. Okay, so Robin's first. I'm guessing that once you climb up through it, you're going to fall to gravity. Good.
That was fun.
That was fun. Who's next? Eddie goes. Come on. Ladies first. Yeah. What? Where did she fall to, though? She didn't come through. Did Vecna close the portal then, maybe? She's in the pool. Or a pool. Oh no. She's tripping. You gotta get the music to her. Get the music to her. Get the music. Come on, Eddie. Get your guitar out. Who is that? Something in the tendrils there. Oh my. Ooh. Nancy. So, Vecna's talking. It's Barb.
When I never forget.
So Vecna killed Barbara? And why is she just pacing in the back room? Oh, we hear some screaming over the radio. But then why would one kill all the other kids too? If he's not Vecna, right? And maybe that's why Brenner is so intent on getting 11 her powers back, because he knows what he's unleashed. Oh, and this is when he wakes up and sees her, right? Yeah, that's gruesome. We saw that already. So she's seeing all the kids murdered. And it's going to be the one. Okay, so that's 2 getting his eyes ripped out by number 1. And notice his hand is kind of like that, like the way Vecna holds it. Bone snapping. We saw that, bone snapping. So he is Vecna. Number 1 is Vecna, right? And that makes sense. Brenner then would want 11 to be powerful to stop him, because he's out there. But what does he want with 11? It's kind of morbid. Does he want to recruit her to become evil? It's pretty good de-aging technology there. Do you? So now an hour and 20 minutes, guys. An hour and 20 minutes and 30 seconds. So we got, got about 16 minutes left. Okay, so she's crawled out of the pool and is back at Vecna's house in the Upside Down. Clock.
For me, Nancy. You were so close.
So we're going back to the stained glass window. When Victor came into the house, Alice. Who's the kid? Is that one? So Creel was his father.
They said.
So the orderly number one is Vecna.
Me.
Okay. So the kid was evil from the start, is what you're saying? And Brenner recruited him. So he discovered a portal to the Upside Down. Okay, so there's the significance of the spiders.
Found a great comfort in them. Are gods of our world.
I wouldn't say that.
Humans are a unique type of pest.
Oh. So we're getting a Agent Smith metaphor here, saying that humans are the disease of the planet. So he's looking at the clock.
Years, decades.
So that's how Vecna and 11 will come together. So my one question at the beginning, my major question, has been answered.
Waiting for it all
to be over. After a day. So he was manipulating the time at the house. So he was all the animals that were killed around his place was by him. He was practicing. So he was very much like an evil Professor X, sort of.
To the world, they presented themselves as good.
What did the parents do that was so awful? Have kids? Have a family? Oh, because his dad went to war. You plagued their minds with the horrors that he saw. So the mother tried to do something?
To fix me, even though it wasn't I.
He killed his mother. So he was trying to get the kids out of the house, he said. So Victor he's a victim.
Find myself placed in the care of a doctor.
What's the truth? So he made him number one. Okay, so if he's so evil, then why didn't he take number two, who was doing already bad stuff, hurting other people? Why didn't he take number two under his wing?
Still with me.
See, he's getting their powers, or
Are a prisoner here. Are better than they are.
Okay, but how's Nancy going to get out of there? Where is Steve? Because Steve didn't climb through the rope yet. It's an hour and 30 minutes, guys. No. She pushes him back. Well, we knew that happened. That they had kind of like a round one throwdown here. Because when Brenner comes in the room, she's holding her hand up. So she suppressed this memory. Right? Is that what they're saying? She... just hear the sounds, the rumbling, kind of like the Force. Pushing. Kind of like that game. Brenner was preparing them to play this game. Brenner's been preparing them to fight him. Brenner's been preparing all the kids to it's okay. Let go, girl. So she's getting flung around. This is dark. And she's struggling. Bones cracking. Well, we know she doesn't die because she's still around. What's this? We hear baby crying. So she's remembering her birth? Strange. Yeah. So that's her memory of her birth? Yeah, be scared, man. Okay. Yeah. This is where we see her, and she'll be holding up the hand to him. Probably killing him and sending him to the Upside Down, where he begins his reign as Vecna, right? Or she sends him to the Upside Down. She opens up a... She does it. Well, if she closes it, she can open it. So then how did the Mind Flayer recruit him? The Mind Flayer must have been there on the other side waiting for him to come through, or sees that this powerful being comes through, and then that's how the Mind Flayer recruited him, right? Because we see the tendrils there. And he's fallen. So, sort of like Megatron with Unicron. The Mind Flayer is going to rebuild him as Vecna. The Upside Down's going to give him a new body. And new troops to command. Okay, that's some CGI work there, guys. But yeah, so we see that there. Oh, number one, Vecna. It was on his wrist. So there we go. Okay. That's not the end of this episode, obviously, because we have to figure out what's happening to Nancy. What? What? I guess that's it. That's episode 7? I thought we were going to find out what was going on with Nancy. So both Nancy and Steve are still in the Upside Down. I thought that the revelation, there would have been some other revelations. So we didn't get to see Eddie play the guitar. So they must go back in to get Steve and Nancy. But Arglass says in the live chat, well, that was a Palpatine moment. Yeah. So the Upside Down transformed him. Stranger Things, Season 4. Wow. Great episode. That ended rather abruptly. What do you guys think about that episode? Let me know in the comments below. And are you excited now for the next season? Do you think they'll have like a sneak peek? You think they would have a sneak peek during the credits or something, eh? No, not that I'm seeing. Thought maybe they would have like a teaser. Yeah, there is a preview. I'm not seeing it, so I'll just let it play. And I'll mute. Where is it? Right at the end? Or is it... it's not giving me next episode. Okay, so... we'll talk about it as we go through this. Like, that was an hour and a half, guys. The only thing, like, when the episodes are this long, I could totally see somebody saying that, yeah, it's a little bit long. Because if you're thinking like us, like we binged all 7 episodes in 2 days, guys. I'm very happy about this work, too. Because, you know, I'm a big fan of this series, and I'm glad that you guys are joining us there. If you're not watching us live, you're watching us afterwards. And Art Glass Vikings has joined us in the live chat. Thank you very much for that. I thought at the beginning that yes, it was going to end on a cliffhanger, and it did. Joyce and Hopper and Murray are together, so they got to get out of. They still have to get out of Russia and get back to the family. And so 11 has got her powers back now. So is Brenner... it just goes to the corner. Okay. Maybe it's in here. Okay, I'll see if I can find this teaser. Why is it not there? Maybe we'll try to trigger it again here. We're going to try to trigger this this ending here by you playing with Netflix. So, okay, there's the credits. Okay, give me the option to push it aside. Is it only going to let me do it once? All right, well, you know what? We can find it online. I'm sure it's probably online right now. All right, that's what I'll do. But I'll continue to talk about the episodes. So it's not till July 1st that we get the second one. The last 2 episodes of this season. So 5 days ago, let's turn on some filters here. Move up to director of photography. Okay, so I'll just leave that up, see if it pops up. Yeah, where were we at? I think like that was Barbara in the pool, right? Every person that he killed. So he was claiming kills from some of the previous seasons to get stronger. And people were hoping to see Barbara back, but that I wasn't a big fan of how it left some of the storylines open there. Because as I said, I thought Steve and Nancy were going to get out, but I guess not. Okay, so, and we still haven't had the big reveal yet of certain things, like what's going to happen with Nancy and Steve. I think they're going to probably get back together. Yeah. Okay, so Lithuania unit. Main titles were at visual effects. Maybe I messed up. If it doesn't work, I just pulled it up on YouTube there. Maybe it'll be up there. 21 laps. Oh. Monkey Massacre, Georgia. Netflix. Oh, is this it? No. That's not it. Okay, so you know what I'll do? Sorry guys if this is boring for you, but I'm going to go back to episode 6. I'm going to hit play on that. And I'm going to refresh the episode to episode 7 once this kicks off. And then I'm going to reboot episode 7. And I'm going to go to the end credits, and hopefully that'll trigger it. Okay, so I'm not going to touch it this time. We're going to see if we can get through to the... Yeah, that's the only questionable CGI shot there. But you know what? You only got money for a certain amount of things. That doesn't really bother me. But it's been a good journey for the last 24 hours or so, guys. Hey, going through 7 episodes. We burned through it because we're fans. We're big Stranger Things fans. Okay, so see if this will pop it up. No? Just letting it roll. There we go. Volume 2 coming July 1st. Preview in 431. Ah, Netflix, you're fickle. You're fickle. And why wouldn't you have this preview in the menu?
We're 11. You have freed me.
On July 1st, Volume 2 arrives. Whoops. Stranger Things 4. Volume 2 teaser. July 1st. Okay, guys, well, that's it for the teaser. All right. Well, you know me. We'll be doing a full live watch along for Volume 2 when it comes out too, guys. Don't worry about that. And we'll be doing it back to back probably, which will be like 2.5, no, almost 3 hours, because we know that. Oh, didn't I hear that the Stranger Things, the last episode was like 2 hours or something? All right. But anyway, we'll do that for sure. Just wrapping up my final thoughts for this first volume. It was great. It was a great experience. You can tell that the writing was really well done in this one. They took time crafting the storyline and the arcs. A few big questions left is, what is Brenner? Brenner, it looked like he was training 11 to fight number 1. That's what he looked like he was doing. And the theory of him having powers is still valid, that Brenner may have powers, or maybe he doesn't. And that's why he wants to find these people to stop number 1. So somewhere in the last 2 volumes here, I hope that 11 and Brenner have a conversation about what are his true motives, because it's becoming clear that Brenner is the good guy in all of this, which makes me want to go back and look at the first couple of seasons again with that fresh perspective. And maybe that's what I'll do for leading up to July for Volume 2. I won't live stream that, because I've already did most of the seasons on my channel, YouTube, right now. So you'll be able to go find my reactions and reviews for that. I think I only started the reactions with episode 3. So, yeah, Arglass puts a live chat badge in the comment section for £10. Thank you very much, man. You didn't have to do that, but it's much appreciated. I'm humbled by it, and I can't wait for Volume 2, guys. I can't wait to see how this wraps up. I'm guessing it'll end with Hopper just coming back, and the kids, well, not, you shouldn't really call them kids. The young adults will solve Vecna's problem to begin with, and that'll get them Mind Flayer angry again, or whatever's controlling the Upside Down, really superly angry, and then that'll be the big showdown for season 5, and hopefully it'll close out nicely. I still think that Brenner will sacrifice himself to save 11, and that's how his story will end, but we'll have to see how that works out. Thank you very much for joining, and Arglass says thank you, James, great watch along. Indeed it was. All right, guys, if you don't know, you're watching Mirror Domains, your place for entertainment headlines. We do a live movie news show daily, 12 p.m. Eastern, Monday to Friday, where we talk about all of the big movie news headlines. And if that's not your bag, we do movie reviews, trailer reactions, full series watch-alongs for like Stranger Things. We do full movie watch-alongs too. So if that's something that you like, if you like movies, you're going to find something here on this channel. Welcome. Please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. Guys, you know how that goes. You're watching Mirror Domains. All right. See you next time for more Stranger Things. Season 4.